Hi guys, in this tip I will explain to you how to use snowfall patterns which you can download for free from my blog Design Easy. Here is winter scene image and snowfall patterns in action. This is before and here is after. I will post link to download snowfall patterns below this video on YouTube. So the first step is to visit Design Easy to download patterns and to unzip them. The easiest way to load patterns in Photoshop is from File, Open, navigate to snowfall.pat file and double click on it. Now I will present to you a recommended way to use snowfall patterns in Adobe Photoshop. Here is the image with winter scene which I have downloaded from Adobe Stock. If you do not have any image with winter scene to play around and to test patterns, then open Window, Libraries panel and type in the search field, for example, winter. Ensure that you are searching Adobe Stock by clicking on the triangle on the right side. Select Adobe Stock, then press Enter or Return on Mac, and Adobe Stock will list some images with winter scene. When you find an image which you like, move the mouse over the image and click on cloud icon to download image in default or selected library. Let's go to snowfall effect and pattern fill layers. I will recommend to you to use pattern fill layers which you can access from the layers panel. At the bottom of layers panel, navigate mouse over the fourth icon from the left, click on it and then choose pattern. When pattern fill dialog appears, click on the triangle to expand pop-up with patterns and choose one of 5 snowfall patterns. The next step is to click OK to confirm. Change blend mode for pattern fill layer to screen. That will give you snowfall effect applied to your image. If you have a large image, feel free to upscale snowfall pattern. You need to double click on pattern fill icon in the layers panel and then in scale text box retype numbers like 200, 300% scale or use slider and simply drag it to scale pattern. Click OK, and if you want to double effect, drag a pattern fill layer on page icon at the bottom of the layers panel. If you want to experiment and to mix a couple of snowfall patterns, then double click on pattern fill icon. It will open pattern fill dialog and choose different snowfall pattern. There are 5 snowfall patterns in total and I will choose 4th. Click OK to confirm and to exit. You can continue mixing and adding pattern fill layers. As you are adding more and more pattern fill layers, your image will become lighter and lighter. At that point, I will recommend to you to change blend mode to soft light and then to play with opacity slider for that pattern fill with soft light blend mode. You can lower opacity for that layer using a Scrubby slider, for example. Click outside text box with opacity percentage and drag to the left. When you are satisfied, go to File menu and save using some of the save commands like save, save as, or export. Let me group pattern fill layers to showcase my before and after. Here is before and this is after. Thanks for watching and cheers. Download patterns and start playing with them. If you find my video tutorials useful, please subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your friends.